There's a place for you and me. A place
Thanks, good Father, for making it possible for us to gather here this morning. As we are about to start, we call upon your presence. We pray that you will guide us through from start to finish in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, Father, for in Jesus' name we pray.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
We're officially started, and I'll be your host. I'm Aminata Deohadin, Mrs. I'm the Human Resource Executive and the Student Counselor. Up next, we have a welcome remarks, and I'm pleased to invite on stage our able Campus Director, Madam Agnes Mugo, for our opening remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, faculty members, and our talented students, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I've witnessed the opening of this much anticipated exhibition showcasing the innovative and creative projects of our diligent students. This event provides an excellent opportunity for our students to demonstrate their skills, talents, and abilities to the wider community, and I'm delighted to see such a vibrant display of their remarkable achievements that we have this morning. As you present your projects this morning, I encourage you to embrace this opportunity to showcase your skills, engage with the audience, and celebrate your unique talents. I would also like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to the faculty members who are here with us this morning, and mentors who have nurtured and guided our students throughout this academic journey. And I believe that your insights will guide our students towards even greater insights, greater heights of success. Thank you for joining us in this momentous occasion. Once again, I invite you to explore, appreciate, and be inspired by the innovative and creative projects which are on display. Thank you.
Up next, we're calling on our head of academics, Mr. Bashir, you're a great man, sir, for the purpose of the exhibition. Thank you.
Good morning, my respected colleagues at the faculty, our industry guests, my directors. You notice I'm starting from the top, actually, because the staff, to me, my staff are at the top. They do core business here. So I started the protocols from there. All right, so we are gathered here today to celebrate our students' work. My purpose of standing here is not to actually give an eloquent speech like my campus director. The purpose is to simply explain what you are going to see here as an outcome of the entire semester. This semester started in March, and we are ending it in June. Officially, I could say today, or after, the exams. At Lincoln University, we have been striving to bridge this gap that exists between industry and academia through practical projects and what you see here. And our faculties have been putting effort tirelessly to ensure that the students not only understand the project, but can also complete the work, as you can see. So your presence here as industry experts and friends of the university is highly important today because we're expecting you to be part of the process. Sierra Leoneans can innovate, and our students are examples, okay? So I'm really, really pleased with the work at the faculty level. Our staff have been working tirelessly, like I said, over the weekend, throughout the semester, to ensure that we arrive where we are today. So we're very proud of the outcome of what our faculty and staff can do. And for the industry guests, we welcome you, and we really appreciate your presence. Thank you very much.
Up next, we're inviting our head of academic quality assurance, Mr. Francis Samai.
Our standard operation procedures manual is structured in a way to enhance quality outcomes and quality process in the academic. We segmented it into three. We have the pre-semester activities. Of course, we put premium on our semester planning. Before the semester commences, we normally ensure we allocate modules based on subject expertise. Again, both outlines and assignment brief are designed in a way that the objectives and learning outcomes actually resonate before they are issued out to our students. Again, we ensure we get the requisite facilities and resources before the semester commences. We have the end of semester academic review, which we call the board of exams. It's convened, in which the program leaders are invited to actually give an account of their programs. And after which we'll have the joint faculty board before our results are sent, our grades are sent to Senate in Malaysia for approval, to ensure the process actually take the right trend for efficiency and quality outcome. So that is it so far from the viewpoint of AQA. That is how we actually undertake our quality assurance processes to ensure a quality outcome. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.
Up next, we'll be having presentation of exhibition theme, and we'll be inviting our various heads of faculties. Firstly, we're starting with FABE and FDI, and we're inviting Mr. Ismaila Rabiu Ismaila, who will start by telling you the meaning of FABE and go in depth in his talk. Mr. Ismaila, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to stand on existing protocol. As mentioned earlier, my name is Ismaila Rabiu Ismaila. I am the head of faculty for Faculty of Design, Innovation, and Faculty of Architecture and the Built Environment. I stand before you this morning to explain what we have done and what we have been working on for the past 10 weeks. We have chosen a theme for this semester. The theme is called Resilient Cities. For the architecture side of it, we have semester 2 students designing a pavilion. A pavilion architecture can be a valuable tool in supporting disaster preparedness and response efforts during disasters by providing quick and easy setups, flexibility, adaptability, mobility and sustainability, opportunity for public awareness and education. Pavilions could help to improve the effectiveness and efficiency of disaster response efforts and support the development of a more resilient city. A pavilion is a small structure that is open and can be used for a number of activities. For example, there could be a standing pavilion, a sitting pavilion, a place to rest, a place to sit, and so on and so forth. Repurposing existing buildings into livable short-stay lodging to accommodate displaced families after disasters provides a practical and sustainable solution for disaster-prone communities. Thank you very much to all the guests that have joined us this morning. We really appreciate your engagement. We would like you to engage with our students, and hopefully, moving forward, you will invite them to your firms to either do internships there or gain an employment. Thank you very much.
Up next, we're inviting Mr. Oluwatosin B. Ayoinde, Head of Faculty of Communication and Technology.
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Oluwatosin Babainde Ayoinde. I'm the head of faculty for Faculty of Information, Communication, and Technology. Permit me to stand on the executive protocol. Our team for FICT is called CodeCraft 2033. It's a precious representative from the industry, academia, to witness a cumulative handwork, dedication, creativity under the theme of CodeCraft. And for FICT, we will be presenting 4 projects. And this project, they are integrated projects because we try to ask our students to go into the industry to do the feasibility study, and we try to identify 10 problems that will be using technology to stop. But for this semester, we have only 10 weeks. So we try to streamline them to 4 projects. So you'll be seeing database, web design, both the front end and back end, networking, and also web development. And in this spirit of code crafting, I would like you to engage our students, as Madam Margaret has said, ask questions and try to provide a feedback and also a guidance if possible. And also to our students, I know you have really done the work well done. I would like you to see this as an opportunity. And these are students that will be a part of problem solving and evolve the technology in Sierra Leone. And once again, I say thank you all and enjoy the spirit of Codecraft. Thank you.
Next, we're inviting one of our heads of faculty, Mr. Hassan Kamara.
I'm here representing the Faculty of Communications, Media and Broadcasting. And the theme for our exhibition is education and empowerment through creative skills. This exhibition is an opportunity for our students to showcase their creativity and critical thinking skills as they explore the exciting world of education through innovation. In this exhibition, we are presenting few major projects from students in the Faculty of Communication, Media and Broadcasting. Among them are documentaries, an application to teach people on how to vote in the 2023 elections, newsletter, and a newspaper. As educators, it is our responsibility to embrace these innovations and creative learning environments that empower our students to thrive in the dynamic world. So FCMB students, I have complete confidence in you guys. Keep it up. So our industry partners, I hope you enjoy exploring the diverse range of innovative education showcased here today. I want to thank you all for the audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hassan Kamara. And lastly, for my heads of faculties, we're inviting Mr. John Tambasise, Head of Faculty, Business Management and Globalization.
Campus Director, Deputy Campus Director, Head of Academics, Registrar, Heads of Faculties and Team, our industry partners, invited guests, students, I bring you warm greetings from the Faculty of Business Management and Globalization. Our theme for this year's exhibition is Rising to the Challenge. We also have Ankara Designs, also they are fashion, and we have cassava fufu flour. These are just samples of what our students have been able to do in a bid to rise into the challenges I have spoken about. Thank you very much for listening.
Thanks to all our heads of faculties for your sustainable and innovative themes. Up next, we're inviting Pakamara to give us a talk on our community engagement programs.
Me wa de tokuna na mina de kif na moteme community 11 years kid what this year happen a day one time I see my brother from here say then one carry students then go at that place they don't go know what thing happen. I put them before the community. They said that happen for that too much because it never happen. And 5 years ago when this accident happened, we know able to see something like that happen. So teacher then come meet you say one no go naturally when and one know what you happy and not happy. So they're happy for that. Community put me before them. They said, and they gave the students, then go the next morning, I see all the students, nearly 100. So then turn up, they asked me, I explained, tell them how the thing happened, because I've been there where the thing happened. I tell them they're happy with me too much, and all the community happy, because we know say, things like that will not happen, it where it don't happen, we not say benefit the agenda. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Pakamara. It's been long and short talks, but it's been very detailed. And as we come to the end of the talk session, we're inviting our Deputy Campus Director to give us the closing remarks. Mr. Deputy Director, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today as we celebrate the incredible achievements of our students at this exhibition of their course work. Today's exhibitions serve as a testament to the transformative power of education and the remarkable potential of our students. Each piece of work showcased here represents countless hours of dedication, creativity, and hard work. It is a reflection of the knowledge and skills they have acquired through a comprehensive curriculum. The outcomes of our learning programs go far beyond our classroom walls. Your support and encouragement mean the world to us. And we are grateful for your continued partnership and support in our mission to empower the next generation of Sierra Leone leaders. Thank you, and may the spirit of knowledge and innovation continue to guide us on this remarkable journey.
So we've come to the end of all the speeches and the talks. Now we're going to move around and view our students' project. But I would be guiding the guests, and as we go around, we'll be meeting students as well as staff to explain to us what are the items that are up for exhibition.
There's a place for you and me, a place that taught me to be more than I can be, a place where you are always there to see me through. You made me strong again. You lift my soul and lift my spirit higher. Nothing in this world can stop me now. You gave me strength to strive higher and higher. You gave me wings to fly.
I am Rachel Williams, the group leader for the documentary project. Okay. The documentary project was part of the FCMB project that was exhibited at the Limco Queen University. Okay. I'm a third-year student reading broadcasting and journalism. The title of the documentary is The Impact of Limco Queen in the Educational Sector in Sierra Leone. For my class, we were members of 7, as I'm the leader. And going through these stages of documentary, firstly, as the director and producer of this documentary, I firstly established, we did our production. And during our production, we agree on the topic, on the different subjects that we're gonna feature into this documentary. And most of the subjects that was captured inside this documentary were that of the administration, lecturers, students, both current and even past students that have already graduated. But most of those students, they are now CEOs, or they own their own business. Okay. And also we did an interview with the committee member for tertiary and higher education at Parliament, a past member of Parliament. Also we talked to a Sierra Leonean innovator to see how the work of Limco Queen in terms of practicality, the theory aspect, how we blend all of these put together to see that we make Sierra Leone a formidable in terms of innovation, creativity, and technology, especially in this age of modernization.
My name is Ambassador Meikebe, from the Faculty of Communication, Media and Broadcasting. We embark on different projects. Yeah, for this one is a newsletter which has to do with past events that has happened in the university. And this one is a newspaper which is named as the Limpopo Times. Yeah, the Limpopo Times has to do with current affairs happenings in the universities.
I am Moses CICCA FCMB student. Babje to be specific. We are assigned to do newsletter and newspaper, and I fall in the category of newsletter. So there are 24 members in the newsletter forum. What I did as a group leader, I assigned each and every member to have a role that he or she may play for this newsletter to be successful. So we have team of reporters, we have team of editors, and we have graphic designer, and I fall in the category of designer. I am one of the editors of this newsletter.
My name is Fanta M. Kuruma. I'm from FDI, the Faculty of Design and Innovation. Oh, this is a live project actually. It's for a client that I did. So I'm here to project it as a Linkokuin project. So this is Cabana. It's not existing right now, so this is how I assume Cabana is going to look like. So this is the brand, Cabana Bar and Restaurant, and this is how to use it on different colors. This is on the white and this is on the black. And this is the logo placement. So you can place it horizontally or vertically. So as you can see, it displays here as well. And then we have primary logo. The primary logo, I can use it without a submark. So here are the submarks. What you can use on a letterhead, you can use on basic promotional items. So talking of promotional items, this is a business card. This is a simple mock-up of a Cabana business card. Got the name in the back. This is the identity color palette. So these are the color palettes I'm sticking strictly towards, as you can see. You can only find these colors around here. So this is the skyscape. Skyscape is both definitely just how I assume Cabana to look like. So as you can see, Cabana is looking fancy and classy. And this is the typographic skills. These are the only fonts that are allowed to be used on the Cabana brand.
Ibrahim Mohamed Kuroma. I'm from Faculty of Design, FDI. This is a story about the mudslide. You understand? And for us as photographers, we see pictures as messages. We use pictures to send message. You understand? And for the mudslide that happens at Motome, we decided to get a photograph of the hill itself. But before, you can see, we cannot find a picture for the before. But for us, as a manipulators and the photographers and designers, we find it enjoyable to see how we can manipulate this hill itself to show the before. And if you can see the photograph as of now, you can see it as the before. You understand? And then from that point, you can see this one. There are houses at the top. Before, you cannot tell if there are houses or not. You understand? But we want to send a message to the people out here that just take a look at it, a scenario, giving a scenario of the hill itself. As you can see, there are houses here. For now, you can see the hill itself here. This is the after the mudslide. This is the after, as you can see. It has the mud sliding out of it in here. This we are just telling more stories about the hill itself. You see, if you can see, houses supposed to be here. But for now, it's like a community before. As you can see, there are a trench that tells the story that there are a community before, and then now it's no more. It's just a reminder. All these pictures are the before. You understand? So I don't know what else to do.
I'm Zainit Kada from graphic design. Semester 2, year 1. So basically, we were told to do a research about the Motome mudslide. So the words are different, but basically this is mine.
Okay.
And the work was about finding a resolution to put an end or preventive measures to put an end to the mudslide. So my colleagues did theirs and this is mine. So these are the preventive measures I feel like works best to put an end to mudslide. Here we have afforestation, improving drainage, reducing the angle of the slope, preventive erosion, building retaining walls at the base of the slope, build strong foundations. This is a different side of the different creative innovation from Limpopo University. So this side talks about the color wheel and how we gave diagrams of the color wheel with different information and different design, different creativities from different people.
Okay, so let's talk about this one. What is depicting actually, that particular photo?
Basically, this is a diagram of a lady, and this is lines because we learned about lines. So they gave us like a work to like illustrate lines differently. So it's just part, because of the creative outlook of it, it's just part of the work. But these here are the diagrams based on color wheel.
Okay.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Victor Puke Conte, and I am from DAT. This is a community project, community center project, which is being proposed for the Matome community. Actually, we went to the site, and this is my site analysis. We've collected data from the site, and this is the schematics designs of the proposed community center. And when we've been to the site, we actually see the strength, see the constraints, the opportunity and weaknesses of this site. And based on the constraints and weaknesses, that is how I developed a concept of this community center.
Good afternoon, viewers. I am Musa Saidu Mansare, a semester 5 student studying architectural technology. The project is based on creating a multi-purpose community center for Matome community. As we all know, Matome community people were affected by the mudslide. So we did a research on what happened at that area. So I came with the idea of building this community center for them. This community center, my concept behind this community center is to develop an environmentally friendly community center, community-based community center and education. In this community center comprises of a library, meditation room, a therapy and counseling room, and an open space where community people will come and dwell if there is any further outbreak or natural disaster.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Issa Sise. I'm a Fabric student. I'm in the Fabric Faculty of Architecture and Built Environment. Our project is a pavilion. You know, they say a pavilion is a temporal structure that can be used for various uses, whether it's sitting, can be used for marriage, parties, or any small gathering. The main function of a pavilion is to provide shade and comfort for people. So my own pavilion is a sitting pavilion. You know, this project is based on the Motema community. We wanted to build a structure that can be easily collapsible. You can easily couple up in case of, let's say we have trouble or disasters going on. You can easily put them aside, couple them together and do it. So my own pavilion is a sitting pavilion, as you can see. It has a very simple structure. It's about 3 meters high. So you know the average height of a human being is 2.5 meters. So anybody can fit there. That is, otherwise you're just over. You know.
My name is Khadija Abdullah and I am in architectural faculty, FABE. Well, this is the pavilion, the final sketch, the final model, and then these are the developmental sketches. As you can see from the right view, you can see that this is the right view from the drawing, and this is also the left view. The right and the left view are the same. And this is the top plan view. The plan is when you look at it from the top, what you see inside the layout, that is the top plan view. And then this is the interior section. If you open it like this, you can see the interior section of it. Yes, and then also this is the axonometric that shows the full drawing of the model. It is very helpful and can also improve the way how people transport and can also be as shelter. And for example, we have the motormare that has a mudslide, and we have people relocating. So for the day, let's say people don't have any place to stay. So if you have this pavilion that is movable, you can use it and stay there for a while whilst you move along with your things. And this pavilion is made for one person.
My name is Naima Chibli, and I'm from architecture. So my project is a pavilion. Okay. And as we all know, a pavilion is a design building that is used for resting and all. Okay. So my idea for this pavilion is for sitting and also standing. Okay. Like for example, people coming from the urban places to the rural area can literally use this pavilion for resting place because most of them carry loads on their back and have no place to stay for the moment. So I think this is suitable for them. And due to the disaster that happened, the mudslide, I think this also they can be able to do this at the site there because people have no place to stay. And I think it's very suitable for them for resting.
Hello, my name is Maimuna Tuba. I'm an international business student at the Faculty of Business Management and Globalization. So as an international business student at Nkokling, we are taught to think of ways to bring business into the country as a way to improve the economy, but also we are taught to think of ways to empower yourself in case you graduate and you don't have to seek job. So since semester 3, I thought of starting a business that I think would solve a problem for me as a hijabi, since I am into modest clothing that are a little bit westernized, and these types of clothes are usually not available in town. So that's like the first thing that prompted me to start the collection. Being a businesswoman, I understand that even if I wasn't coming to school now, there might be other things that would be, an obstacle with business. So the good thing is just finding a way to balance it, and I'm trying to do that.
Good afternoon. My name is Aminata Bike Suma, Faculty of Business Management and Globalization, studying international business. Being into this university brings amazing experience and ambition. So learning about business, international business to be specific, and how we can be job creator rather than job seeker, I decided to think of innovative way that I could add value to my country, local food and produce. So partnering with agricultural students from Jala University, we decided to add value into our local fufu paste, branding it into cassava fufu flour, which is preservable, and it helps the farmers and also the marketers buying the fufu paste because we reduce the moisture content and it's odorless.
Good afternoon. My name is Fatmi Zayat, and I'm from the Faculty of Architecture and the Built Environment, and I'm currently in semester 5. This is the final product of my work, but I want to take you to the starting of this whole amazing work. Okay. So the project given to us is to repurpose the space. So the site that we chose was the Motome community. So as you know, a mosque is a religious place, and it's basically the most shared space along that community. So we decided to choose the Motome Mosque to repurpose it and create a resilient an eco-lodge housing for the people of the Motome that suffered from that mudslide. So the concept that I went with is influenced by the Motome mountain. Okay. As you can see here, there is like a missing part. This missing part is basically representing the missing piece of that mountain. And I went with a lot of greenery because I wanted my building to relate to the environment. According to our site analysis, the people there get light from EDSA, as we all get our light, and they get food. Obviously, they buy food with their money, and they buy water from the owner of the borehole. So I decided to make an energy efficient building that the people in that building benefit from the actual building itself, as in they get water from rain. As we all know, Motame is heavily, they receive rainfall more than every place in Freetown. It's they receive heavy rainfall, and they get electricity from solar panel, and they feed from the building. As you can see, in every floor there is a green roof garden. So people in the building plant their own food and live from the building. So they won't basically need money to get light, electricity, or water, which are the basic necessity of life.
My name is Victoria Sabalanyama from the Faculty of Architecture and Built Environment. And for this exhibition, we were asked to work on eco-lodge housing. So my idea for this eco-lodge house in some way is to take the missing part of the mudslide, where the mudslide happened, that piece that was washed away. I used that washed away area as my roof. So if you can see here, this view, it shows the view of the roof and how I used the slope that was washed away to add it to it. This serves two purposes: for aesthetics and to show the people that whatever they lost will still be part of them in this particular building.
Good afternoon. My name is Walter Buffsno. I'm Fabi from the Faculty of Architecture and Built Environment, and I'm a student of the Diploma in Architecture and Technology. This is a module, Creative and Innovation Studies. We are told to do assignments on the SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals, and this one in particular is the Sustainable Cities and Community. Yes, we chose Susan's Bay as a case study. So based on the SDG, they were a target we were supposed to fulfill. So basically we chose green spaces, safe and available houses, and protecting the natural and cultural heritage of the space. So what we did was to use all the dirt in the slum, create a biogas factory, which of course will turn all of the waste into energy. So in a way, turning this community sustainable. And then secondly, we did these spaces so that people, because it's cheap, you can be able to rent in and live inside. And then for the green spaces, because the planet is trying to go green, to reduce carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So green spaces were included, so it's a natural purification system as well. But since it's a community, it's supposed to have all the necessary amenities. So we did a hospital, a school, a marketplace, a filling station, a fire force, and then we did a fishery company so as to provide employment for young men and young women in the community.
Hello, my name is Victoria Olwankol. I'm a semester 5 student of the Faculty of Architecture and the Built Environment. So we were given a project that is common to everyone, and the site is at Motome Regent, where the mudslide actually took place. So the whole idea was for us to go to the site and pay attention to what happened, have an experience of the site, ask questions. We met with the chief, and then he took us through what happened. And so after that, the assignment or the requirement was to bring a design, to come up with a design that will stand the test of time, because that area is already a disaster-prone area. So we were supposed to design something that will stand the test of time. We were asked to go to the site and look at the strength, weakness, opportunities, just basically analyze the site. And then later, we did a study on other projects out of Sierra Leone similar to an eco-lodge housing, because this is actually about eco-lodge house. So when I went through these two precedent studies, I thought of the fact that, first of all, the topography of the place is hilly. It's like a slope. So to develop my concept, I factored that in. That was the first thing. And then secondly, I was looking at strength and stability. Because if you're designing for a place that is prone to shocks and attacks, you have to ensure that your building should be formidable enough to withstand that. So I thought of geometric forms and I came up with a triangle. I chose the triangle because, number one, the triangle experiences force only one time. And then secondly, the triangle does not bend. So for any geometric form, if you're designing for anything that you know is exposed or prone to that kind of thing, you should consider using the triangle. So that was why I chose the triangle. And then the idea was to maintain the floor, the ground floor of the space that we were supposed to repurpose. So what we did was we were asked to add maybe 3 or more floors as per our choosing.
Hello, my name is Fanta M. Koroma. I'm a semester 5 student and I do graphics, and simply that's design innovation. So in design innovation, we're being taught in different ways of how we can rebrand things. So this is a work I did. As you can see, it's called Green Farm Coconut Oil. So Green Farm Coconut Oil only produces oil. So I've taken my time to rebrand this company by adding and trying to pictorialize how do more effort to give them more customers. So here is the logo development that I did for them. And this is the color palette right here. So in these skills, it's called illustration. So I built this logo from scratch. So here are the mock-ups. So t-shirt mock-ups that I did. And as you can see, this is my photography skills, which I created materials from scratch, which is the coconut, as you can see right here. So this is the coconut hand wash. It's like a set. This company can actually brand. They are all organic products, so I stick with strictly organic materials as well. So here, as you can see, this is the oil packaging. So this is the packaging I decided to use for the oil. It's reusable, as you can see, but it also has an eco-friendly environment you can save it to.
This is more or less, I would say, it's a departure from the traditional education we've been having. Yeah? Some of them are coming from schools that do not even have practicals in their basic science courses. Yeah? They come in here now. You try to reorient their thinking and then their education to tell them more or less that what you're learning today will impact your society. It will create job opportunities for you. And then it gives you room to more or less try to expand on your knowledge, and then so you can fully exhibit your potentials in what you can do. You try to realize your potentials in diverse fields. I've seen interior designs and all those kind of things, and then even in this one, the type of architectural design that is applicable to modern day. We're talking of having to use what is locally available.
I'm really impressed. She's my first daughter, and she's very innovative. I normally tell my daughter, don't depend on anyone. God has given you something else that you can make use of. All what you need is a little bit of injection, and that's the course you are doing. Make use of it and be innovative and create something out of it.
I'm very much impressed. Definitely, I'm impressed by what I hear from outside, our past students, and what I hear from outside. So it resonates well with what I hear from outside. This is a place of real creation and innovation. It's been very nice today. The speeches, the exhibition itself, it's been wonderful, amazing, really. I like what I saw today.
Well, so far, by waiting, I see the students then display, are impressed. In fact, our kinds are impressed. Now, they say, no wonder this about the bluff. The whole way can oversee the camp. I'm impressed. I like what I see. And that's it move me more for give more to me picking, for encourage them more. Because if I'm going outside where I not see better, definitely I go pull them or waiting. But I tell God, thank you, waiting I can see.
I've seen innovation firsthand,
especially with regards to the various arts that I've come across. And I'm very much impressed also by the responses to the questions that I've asked so far. And I think a lot is being done here. We only need to escalate it, possibly on the side of government or on the side of industry, so that people get to see that a lot is being done here and to see that perhaps the future of Sierra Leone lies here as well.
There's a place for you and me, a place that taught me to be more than I can